do you have any team right now?
You said, do I have a team? Yes,
Any
I
team?
do. I have a manager, and I also have people who are pretty solid that have been rocking with me since I started. You know what I'm saying? And have been giving me input and advice. I went through a couple of managers, and even though sometimes those relationships didn't work out, we still maintain a friendship. So they still give me advice as I'm going along. So if I'm ready to make a move, I can confide in one of them to let me know if that's going to be a good move or not.
Okay.
So yeah, I have a little bit of a team around me, but it's not really a team until everybody getting paid. You feel what I'm saying?
I mean, it's normal. It's the beginning.
Yeah.
It'll come. So
and it's kind of hard to get people to rock with you in the beginning. So
yeah, it's really hard.
I keep saying over and over, I can't stress enough, just consistency. Just keep going on with what you're doing, regardless of anything. Don't let anything stop you. So because people see that.
It feels like you have a good drive though, because with my personal experience, what I've seen is people tend not to. Most people are taking the artistry as a passion. You know, they're not looking at it as something like it's a business or something they want to do. You know, you see people ride for a week or two and then they'll give up. So that's the reason why people tend not to.
Support.
You know, support.
It took me a while to start getting support. Like it took me some blood, sweat, and tears to start getting support. I'm really just starting to get support now, coming up with my 3rd year. You know what I'm saying? So, and really at the end of the day, you can't care about people support you. You got to support yourself before somebody else is going to want to support you. And supporting yourself is investing. You know what I'm saying? Making sure when you come out with content is of some type of quality. You know what I'm saying? So, when I first started, like, I had to step everything up. I had to step my cell phone up. You know what I'm saying? I had to do a lot of different stuff to be able to get to the point where I can put out some type of, quality content. Some type of quality. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be of the best quality, but just something the way you can put stuff together. Like iPhones have iMovie and stuff like that, and you can put clips and snippets. It's a whole lot of different apps you can use or whatever. So just get a good phone.
It's true though. The technology now, you gotta have those things. You're not moving.
Definitely.
So when it comes to the legal side, or any entertainment lawyers?
If I needed something looked at, my mom was a paralegal, so I could take something to her if I really need to get it looked at. And I have some friends who, you know what I'm saying, know a little bit about law. So I'll sit down and I'll read. And I know a little bit too. So I'll definitely read over like a contract or an agreement or anything before I sign it. And if it's something that's funny, like a little loophole or something, I'll try to go get, professional advice before I look into it, further.
So how are you protecting your intellectual properties, the music?
I'm a member of ASCAP.
Oh, okay. That's good. So as far as in the networking and the social media, what do you have?
I have
Instagram,
YouTube,
of course.
I have Instagram, I have Twitter, I have Facebook.
Okay.
I have a website, but I'm doing a lot of stuff on my own. So I just have to design it and everything. But they still taking money out my bank account every month to host it. But I need to get on that. But I do so much other stuff. Sometimes I don't have the time to be able to just sit.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, it is a lot of work. And it's very tedious. So, and sometimes I make my own cover art for my music and stuff. So sometimes it'll take me 6 hours to just make some cover art. And it's been times where I've been making that and then it deleted out of my phone for some strange reason, some type of glitch, and then that 6 hours of work is gone, so you got to put in another, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot, so that's why, I don't have my webpage fully up.
So the handle is the same across all the social media platforms?
Yeah, like Ariella.Effortless. On Facebook, my rap page will just come up, not my personal Facebook. Ariel Perry is my personal Facebook.
So as far as the system you have, right, to showcase your talent, like what are you doing right now? Open mics or?
I've hosted my own showcase a couple of times where I brought other artists on and have been able to have their guests come in for free or whatever. So I do open mics still, you know what I'm saying, but with one company in particular they call Keys to the City or whatever. They really help out artists. So I've been rocking with them as far as open mics
Open
are
mics.
concerned. Because I don't really like open mics like that because the venues sometimes are holes in the wall. You know what I'm saying? And I feel sometimes you advance as an artist, so you expect certain things. But I'm not below, doing an open mic. I've been paid for some shows. I've been
Oh, okay.
paid for some hostings. You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing a lot of different stuff at the moment.
As far as like opening for a big name artist, like, have you considered that?
If it comes to me, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I definitely would, but I'm not trying to pay no large amount to open,
Yeah,
for somebody.
it's costly.
I know it is, but sometimes I still believe that when it's true talent, you know what I'm saying, somebody
The word
looks
nice.
out and somebody helps. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, you gotta give back,
Yeah.
philanthropy and stuff like that. So I believe in that strongly, but when it's time to actually pay for something that I feel is of value, I will. Because there's been times where I paid for top slots and I found out that people who didn't even pay for a slot won over me in the competition. You know what I'm saying? So I just know that there's a lot of janky stuff going on with, promoters out here in the city. So you just got to be careful about what you're spending your money on.
Music costs money, of course.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
what are you doing right now to generate the cash to support the music?
I have a support system. I do a lot of different stuff. Like I said, I was doing hair or
Yeah.
whatever. And then my guy, he works. He helps out a lot. My best friend helps out a lot. So I have some investors.
That's
I
good.
will say that people who help me out and, invest in what I got going on.
Yeah, because you need that though. 'Cause
Yeah, you
unless
do.
you can afford it yourself,
Mhm.
but it costs money. The studio time is money.
Yeah.
Everything costs money. The
Yeah.
artwork is, if you have to outsource that to somebody, they probably charge you like 50 or 100. I don't know
Yeah.
how much. Like, everything costs money.
So that's why you try to learn how to do as much
Yeah,
as you can
yeah.
on your own. Like I've definitely learned about my craft, and I definitely invest into things that help me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like certain stuff that you can download on your computer that's free. And some stuff actually costs that when you want that quality look, you have
Yeah,
to pay
you
for
have to
it.
pay
You know what I'm
for it.
saying? But when you pay that one big fee, you'll have it forever.
Yeah.
So just invest in yourself.